Down the leg side, easy pickings with fine leg in the circle. That's one line. Nasrullah got to stay away.
That's a giveaway. The bat did not make any connection, would have been called a wide, and that is where you don't want to be, especially in this format. Almost every time you'll find fine leg up in the circle, and that is certainly where you don't want.
Probably the negative. That is very unlucky to the bowler. The batsman will not mind. An inside edge boundary towards fine leg.
No matter how they come, as long as they do. This time was looking to play through the covers, but inside edge. It goes through the batter and the stumps. For the batter.
Bowled the bounce. It was at more like a dag down. But Habibur picked the length up and picked the bounce out of that.
Tells you how good the pitch is.
Shot again. Wow, finishes the second over with a maximum towards mid-wicket. 2 overs done, 39 for no loss.
Two fielders in the ring on the leg side. It's not the line to bowl.
In the air, mid-on fielder, Nizakat, and he gives it up. That was a poor effort. He gave up too early. Nizakat wanted the initial part, but in the end, Salman, he gave up too early.
It seems as if he didn't judge it correctly.
A little too far away from Nizakat. And 46, and it brings up his half century over long for another maximum. Habibur Rahman brings up his 50 in just the 14 deliveries and ends the third.
Picking spinners and fast bowlers, having no trouble at all.
Jishan Alam doing the right thing, getting a single.
Come back in this game. And there it goes, this time over covers. One bounce, two, and into the fence for four. So Habibur is he's in a hurry.
A poor delivery by Hassan. Probably wanted to go nice and full. He missed the length. That was like an outswinger. Comes from in front of the hand. A bit off in the circle. In fact, all the field is in the offside in the ring. That was a poor delivery. Kralik in the circle. And Habibur Rahman, he does not believe in singles. He just wants to finish the things off. That's an excellent hit again.
At the moment, it's the right hand.
Delivery has been put away. Give himself room. Long on in place. And he just watches it. Sails over. Probably the biggest of the game so far.
Yeah, probably the only change that we are witnessing here is the length of the hits. This was the longest six. Gone rows back. Habibur just carrying on with this onslaught. This ball, to be honest, was in the slot, in the zone. The batter is having such a time. This is easy pickings.
Again, this occasion is over mid-wicket. It's raining fours and sixes in Doha, Qatar, as the fourth over comes to an end with Bangladesh 77 for no loss. In the gap? No. Very well fielded at extra cover. Certainly saved 3 runs.
And that's the best he could have done. To the other end and let the show be run by Habibur. 72 of 19. Are we going to see another fast 100? Striking at 378.9. Incredible.
6 fours, 8 sixes. Certainly the youngster started so well. 2 fielders outside circle at deep mid and deep long on. Missed out. Was that outside edge? Was that an outside edge?
Spare you.
Mid off in the circle. And that's nice and flat. Another maximum. Onside, offside, doesn't matter to the youngster. When he hits it, it clears the boundary pretty easily.
Running out of words to explain the kind of onslaught that is going on at the moment. It's absolute carnage. 82 of 23, striking at 350 plus 9 sixes already, and we are not even out of power play in the 5th over.
Wow. Certainly, this youngster sending a massive message to the entire country of Bangladesh with some excellent hitting. And make it another 6, is it? No timing at all as he wanted, but still it clears the boundary. Wow. Bottom of the bat, not the cleanest hit, but still manages to clear the boundary. It's 5 overs done, 94 for no loss.
Up and over.
Habibur has got 88 of 24. He's got another 7 deliveries to get 12 more runs to score the fastest in the Rising Stars this season. DP World Rising Stars. Outside edge will get a boundary. They're going to go after the bowlers.
Right, Hong Kong, China here, they're handing out 4s and 6s like it's a Friday night sale in Sugwagaf. Would not find their rhythm, that's for sure, you know. These guys are certainly, they're certainly running away with the show here, no matter where they bowl, what they do. This is too good a pitch.
Another outside edge. Another boundary for Jishan. 100 up for Bangladesh.
His partner on the other end, he's been a mere spectator, but he joins the party on that occasion. Almost an action replay of the shot that was played earlier in the over. There's been quite a few of those, and we'll have a look at that once again. It was wide. He had the opportunity to shoulder his arms, and thank you very much, he says. Finds that gap once again between the third man and the point. And boundary, yet another boundary here. And they're absolutely running away with the show here, Bangladesh.
A third now back. Slightly on the shorter side. Try to hit that too hard on that occasion. Jishan Alam, bottom hand coming into play. Balls.
That's the innings of Habibur. Started from the word go, went after the bowlers, put pressure on them. The best part about his batting was that he hit some good deliveries to the boundary. They were not all bad balls that he hit for boundaries. That's his quality, that is class. And that is what the Bangladesh selectors would be looking for. Well,
they need 61 of 84. Ehsan to continue. On the shorter side, Jishan Alam.
Habibur and Jishan.
Jishan Alam hails from Naranganj. His father, Jahangir Alam, also played for Bangladesh.
That's it.
Bending on his knees, fielder at long on, grabs it really well. A well-judged catch to dismiss Jishan Alam.
Well, finally some respite for the Hong Kong China side. One not quite coming.
Rahman Sohan says how the surface is playing so far in this ground.
I'm very impressed with the...
And that tells you how tough it is to be a captain. That is a maximum, brings out his 100. Habibur Rahman gets his first in the T20s.
Now this tiger has certainly earned its stripes. Habibur Rahman with his maiden T20 100. The fastest ever by a Bangladeshi player of just 35 deliveries. Eclipsing Parvez Hossain Aiman and Liton Das in that list. What an achievement. What a way to get it.
Yeah, it actually has been the quick fire burst of talent, energy, and charisma from Habibur Rahman. What an innings this has been. He came to bat, opened his account with a 6, then hit another 6, then he finished the over with the third 6 in the very first over, where from he took the game away from Hong Kong, China. And he just has been joined by his partner. It's this one for a big 6.
And the captain on the ground, Akbar Ali, joining in saying, you've dealt in singles, you've finished that off. Now, let's race to victory. Swept away, it was in his arc and he hit it out of the park.
You know, we've seen some wonderful talent in the last 3 matches. It's only the 3rd match and we've seen brilliant innings in all the 3 matches. And this time around from Habibur Rahman, this has absolutely been outstanding display of talent.
Akbar once more. Same area, same result. Back-to-back 6s by the captain.
Kinchit came to bat, smashed some glorious 6s, scored 20 of 4. Now he's on the receiving end. He's been smashed for 2 6s, back-to-back 6s.
Yeah, getting a taste of his own medicine, essentially. Fair, he needs to get it out of the arc of Akbar Ali.
You know, they say cricket is such a leveler, isn't it?
Half tracker. Severe punishment. 3 in a row.
Wow, the captain had certainly another plan against Kinchit when he was hitting those big 6s. He did 4 6s, now he's been smashed for 3 in a row. Wants to finish it in a hurry.
Yep, down to 9. That's the deficit. May as well get over in this over itself. Because Akbar Ali is saying, I want to sit on the throne of victory. That's 4 in a row.
Wow. The partnership of 43 of just 20 deliveries. Just go bring the ball. Yes, sir. Do some fetching over there. Good job. And send it back.
I guess Akbar Ali was also just waiting for Habibur to complete his century because he was going at a rate of knots earlier, 88 of 25, and then it was just singles. Once Habibur got his 100, Akbar Ali said, enough's enough. Let me also just get in on the action. And he finishes it off in style. My oh my, 5 6s of the captain's bat. Bangladesh A have certainly made a statement today. They win this match by 8 wickets, and how comfortable has it been? The target set was 168. They've scored 171 in 11 overs. Wow. Just wow.
Yeah, well, it seems like we are running out of words. Bangladesh A win it by a massive 8 wickets in the last over, the most expensive of this DP World Asia Cup Rising Stars in this tournament so far.
Everyone was thinking about lunch, but Bangladesh said, nah, we want brunch. They've gobbled up Hong Kong, China today.
I would rather say more than brunch. That is a big feast they are having out here. And it has been an absolutely outstanding display of batsmanship. Look at the crowd enjoying it, and why not? 10 6s from Habibur Rahman, 6 6s from the skipper Akbar, and 5 6s coming in the last over to seal the deal for Bangladesh A.